Hi, I'm Mark Livingstone with Cornerstone First Financial. Traditional, refinance, or reverse mortgage, we do it all, and we'd love to earn your business. Call us today at 202-625-1221 or online at cornerstonefirst.com.
It's time for another exciting edition of Nehman's News and Notes, brought to you by Cornerstone First Financial. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a man with lots of do's, Brian Nehman.
3 minutes is all you get.
All right, we'll start off with the prom, and I thank God every day that I'm not in high school today, because I don't know when this started or why this started, but the new thing is when you ask a girl to the prom, you have to act like you're asking her to marry you. I mean, you have to go through all
It's a big
of these,
formal thing. It's a ritual.
Yeah, but you have to be very creative. So you heard what these kids in Michigan did, members of the lacrosse team.
Very creative.
Guy wanted to ask his girl out to the prom, and so he got his buddies in the lacrosse team to spell out, will you go to the prom with me, on their butts.
Yeah.
And then they mooned the girl.
That's right.
She laughed. Everybody thought it was funny. And she actually said yes by tapping the kid who had yes on his butt. Mm-hmm. And that was her indication that, hey, I want to go to the prom with you.
Yeah.
Of course, the school thought it was ridiculous, and they suspended the players for a day.
Wow. Rightly so.
They've been, they haven't been kicked off the team, but they had to miss a couple of games because inappropriate is inappropriate, according to the school.
That's right.
But the good news is they've all been admitted to Duke.
Wow.
Fred.
Fred
Oh,
Grandy
is that
said
wrong?
that.
Wow.
Is that wrong?
How about that? Yes, it was wrong, Fred.
But my point of the story is, okay, I can understand the suspension because you really shouldn't be mooning people on school grounds. But if the girl actually touched another guy's bare butt, shouldn't she be suspended as well?
No, because she was clearly coerced.
I don't know about that.
I mean, what was she supposed to touch?
Fred.
Andy, that's for you. That's your
Fred,
question.
That's
Andy.
enough.
All right,
Okay.
we have a 180 to that story, and that is out of Oregon, where college softball game going on. Western Oregon, this girl hits a home run, and it was her first home run she's ever hit. Didn't hit one in high school, didn't hit one in college, so she got very excited, running around the bases, jumping up and down. She missed first base, so she went back to touch first base. When she touched first base, she blew out her knee.
Oh, no.
On the ground in agony, dying, right?
Wow.
The rules state that if you can't finish running around the bases, then it's either a single or you're out. Okay, so she's talking to her first base coach, what should I do? When members of the other team asked the umpire, well, what if we carried her around the bases so she would score? Would that be okay? And the umpire said, you know what? There's not really a rule about that. So they picked her up, they carry her around the bases, she gets a home run. That team loses, and they miss the playoffs because of that loss.
And because of one run?
Was
that the deciding run?
Yes,
was that
it was
the
a
gamer?
it was a two-run homer.
Wow.
Is that compassionate or a lack of competition
No,
in your opinion?
it's American.
It's encouraging.
Yes,
Right.
it is, man.
Right.
I got to
is
tell you, and I only played
You'd
high
never
school
do
ball.
that, would you, Nehman?
I got to tell you, high school baseball, if we were playing Severna Park and we had a kid carry the opposing player
Yeah.
around the field for a home run to lose the game.
You'd take
and miss
turns
the
cleating
playoffs?
him, right?
Exactly.
Right. Absolutely.
I mean, good for those girls, I guess. But
well, that's what girls do, not what guys do.
Okay.
do you think that if that were men's baseball, college baseball, that the guys would have done that?
No.
No, of
No.
course not.
I don't think so either.
No.
And lastly, real quick, Red Bull. We talked about how Hillary Clinton didn't know what Red Bull was this
right,
week. Did
right.
you hear what happened in her home of Illinois?
No.
This bar, people would go up and order Red Bull and vodka. And they say, okay, here you go, and that'll be $7 or whatever. Except they weren't really pouring Red Bull into the cocktail. They were using some kind of other energy drink.
Really?
Wow.
Red Bull actually had people go undercover to find this out.
Fantastic.
So this nightclub was ordered to pay more than $500,000 in damages for not using Red Bull.
Fantastic.
Thanks to Hillary Clinton, who apparently didn't even know what it was.
That's right.
Contribution to follow.
Thank you, Brian.
Back to you, Andy.
Another outstanding job.